Just start on this. Okay, so all ladies and gentlemen, get right to it. What the lights we share, thank you, are this. Okay, so this is basically going to be the improving your mind, improving your skill sets. No, improving mind is not a psychology thing, but although it can be, that's one of the things you can do. When you first come to this site here, it looks like it's like another form of Google, but it's anything but that. Now, one of the things about these two sites I'm going to show you is not just that you can get courses here. You can actually get courses for free. And there are different ways you can actually do that. So even for those who know about Udemy before, there are ways to get free courses. And of course, not talking about scheme, just talking about actually legitimate ways. So you can get actually get the courses for lifetime, because once you're enrolled in a course, you can be limited. So that whether you pay for a course or it's free, once there's at least one student that still has not opted out of the course, it cannot be deleted even by the creator of the course. Okay? More so when you pay. Alright, now when you find that we have a topic in mind, let's say you want to do the Microsoft Excel. Alright, because you want that skill for data entry. So Microsoft Excel, it already comes up in the suggestion of the list here. You can also browse the courses up here, but it might be fast to just search, right? Alright, I didn't specify if it's Excel 2010 or 2013, but let's say it doesn't really matter, right? Now if you look here, just like with Fiverr, you have a rating system with stars to know if a course is likely to be a quality course. Of course, you judge this not just by the 5-star, but the amount of numbers of students enrolled in the course, right? So if it's 5 stars and 2 people, that could be just somebody that's just like rigging the system, right? And getting some 5 stars. If you say over 100, it's more likely those are genuine stars, although it's not impossible. But here are list of Microsoft Excel courses in this example. And look at this, $24. Now, if you think of a training company that does Microsoft Excel locally here, anywhere in the corporate area, so that would be about like maybe $3,000. And that's unlimited. And when you click on it, you'll see, even before you click, you see here 9.5 hours of video. 126. So that's a lot of content. From my experience, when you see any lecture over 3 hours, you need a lot of content, because what they do is they get right to the point, you can pause and rewind. So you're saying about 9 hours, but when you go to an actual course, you may find that when you include repetition, plus, when you get distracted, sidetracked, or when there's individual attention, so you don't get all of that time on you, you probably get about the same 9 hours or less over like a month-long course if you actually do it that long. So that's a lot. Plus, you get not just videos. So you probably think, it's just videos. You also get documents which you can download for your notes, or PDF slides or stuff, or in some cases links to website. So this one here costs $24, and that's a good deal, and it's lifetime you have it for. So even if you were to pay for it, that's still a good deal. And here you see you have 2013. It actually looks like they have a special one now, but everything is 24. So that's another thing now. The same course that's normally $99, this is crossed up there. If you just wait, so you can save money. So before you go to the free, the first thing that you can save money by just wait until you have a specials. And they usually have seasonal specials like, Black Friday, spring. They probably have some Easter thing. But if you look over here, this is where you want to know. Here's where you choose your levels, but guess what? Here's where you choose if they're paid or not. Oh, the on sale courses button is on. That's why it's showing me the $24 courses. Alright? So, sort by popularity? No, we want to sort by what? Price, low to high. And that's why you're going to get the free ones up first. Because sometimes there's tons and tons of them, you can't really sort through that. No. Let's see, still not seeing any free one here. Okay. Let me go to browse courses at the top here. let's see. IT and software, Office productivity, that's where you find it, right? Microsoft, and you should see Office under that. Communication, database design, tools. Wait, what am I missing here? Right, well, let's see, master, okay. All right, now, oh, only courses on sale, that was a problem. So, all right, so I can go back, because I know there's a free course here. So, okay, there we go. So I turned off the sale button, so now it's the free option there. So we're just going to click that. So everything we see that's coming up now, no credit card required. Now here's the interesting thing about it. You notice that, well, it's a 1 hour course, all right, so fine, it's not 9 hours, but at least you can start with no money down. So if I am running a course like this only has 8 reviews for 5 stars. So even though it's free, I can still choose the best free one. And I'm going to just settle for any free one, right? Okay, it's English. Okay, let's say I want beginner level. I will sort out some of the other things. All right, so that's 8 reviews there. This one has 59. It has 1 hour. Just 4.5, so it's probably well tested. So let's click on this now. And then you click start learning to add login or anything. You click start learning, it will take you to the sign up page. You can log in with your Google account, it's free. All right, sometimes you get a preview of the course, whether paid or free, to see if it would be worth your time. So here you can see the different topics here. So look at this now. You can learn about working with cells, working with sheets, sorting and filtering data. Look, so it's actually a comprehensive and structured. So people ask me and say that, okay, well, I can get courses on YouTube for free. Yeah, you can go on YouTube and you can type in Learn Microsoft Excel and you will find a course. What's the advantage of Udemy now? You're guaranteed to get a structure. So like where the YouTube guy might leave out some key concepts, or you're not necessarily sure if he's an expert. You're more likely sure about that on Udemy. More so with the paid course, of course. But even the free ones, at least there's a structure and you get additional resources like PDFs to download and things like that. And with the YouTube, refresh myself on this lesson, it goes gone. This now is never deleted once you're enrolled, all right? So that's very helpful. And there are individual courses now. Do you have an account? Yeah, on Udemy. All right. So what you're going to enroll in one of their courses. So you can learn so you can learn online. And also you can download the media and other content. Yeah. Yeah. Or no. graduated in Excel 2013, are you? Learning?
I don't know Excel to that much. So.
Yeah, if you don't want to sign up for that free course, you can sign up for a free course of your choice. It's just really test the enrollment process. You can always opt out. It's not costing any money in this.
Right. I'll do the Excel.
Yeah. Just make sure it matches the version you have on your laptop. So if you do have 2013, it may not look the same on your source you have. So you have 2010 on your laptop, you use the 2010. Look for the 2010 program. Right, and the options on the left would get you the free, Reminder in case you forgot to start the free course.
Okay, so I'm going to identify when this becomes that.
Alright, so you just keep on start learning and then it will enroll you. Alright, so you remember to check out the free section there.
Yeah.
Alright, so let me simulate. Okay, it will ask me to sign in, but yeah, I'll be expecting that. So when I click on start learning, it will bring me to sign up. This is okay. I already have an account. I'm going to log in because I already have an account.
Okay.
Alright. So it's a payment success. Well, of course, it's free. So it's a congratulations, you enrolled. And whether you buy a course or it's free, you always get to this screen. And then before you move on, it presents a list of other things you may be interested in. So before you click and move on, you pay attention to these. So you're suggesting that because you're enrolled, you might be interested in these. So you might be interested in other Microsoft products, which go hand in hand. So you might be interested in PowerPoint, you might be interested in Word. And these are all free, right? So you can always add these. In other words, you can learn the full Office package for free with each of these. Fine, maybe only to the beginner level, but at least you can start even with no money down. When you continue to the course now, then you actually get the same outline that you saw before, but this time you can actually access the links. So whereas the last time you just saw, I'm enrolled now, so it's going to take me to the actual thing, so I can't click the forward button. All right. So it says here, you have not started any of the 15 published items. That just simply mean all these different items that you have here. So you have the introduction lecture. If you're totally new, like you have no idea what it does, you can watch that. But normally I skip that if I have an idea. Here's some feedback from students. You can make your own judgment on that. The videos are usually the ones with the play icon there. You see this as a downloadable documents in it. Here's a text here. Well, this is a 1 hour course, so there's not much in there. I notice that some of the comments are harsh, good course, but voice might be weak. Sometimes the courses, where they rate them low, it's not because the content is not good, because people might not be so good. Sometimes they're like non-native people, doing this hard, I can't tell you that. And sometimes they might speak boring or something, I don't know. But let's look at something that actually has some action in here. So let's look at sorting and filtering data. I usually want to test out a course, and I just jump to a lesson that should be meaty. All right, this one here has a autoplay on. So let me turn the volume on.
Got a table of data in your spreadsheet. There's a couple of buttons.
So the low, but yeah.
Help you navigate your way around that data.
Let me just fast forward in this. Okay, you can see. So you can see live manipulation there. So you can follow along. You can pause this video at any time. But here's a very important thing, though. A lot of people don't realize you don't have to come on the internet to view this. You can download the courses offline, right, for your own viewing. So if you look on the right pane here, you have a link here, and you usually have okay. All right. Okay. So in this case, this person didn't enable the download feature, but there's a workaround for that. But we'll probably save that for the end. But the point is that you can always come here and access it. Okay. This person actually doesn't natively allow downloading, so you'd have to find a workaround it. But you could feel safe in knowing that you're able to download it because you already subscribed to it. So, all right. So now the range of courses of this not only covers IT. So if you have lifestyle things like, say you want to learn about beauty or makeup, so you can learn other skills here. You can even do things like confidence courses that boost how to boost your confidence. You have things like that for personal development. And this is a great resource for you to solve a task that you actually didn't know. So let's say you get an order on a gig and they've asked you to prepare a PowerPoint slideshow for them. You really want to show a PowerPoint? You could come here and top up on this here rather than having to outsource it or maybe you have to rely on someone else. So you could search the topic there and then you're ready to go. All right. So it's pretty diverse. You know, you have programming, IT. So you have also the media stuff. So you can learn Photoshop. So if I was typing Photoshop here, of course, this kind of a thing has a drawback. If you're not a person that's good with self-learning, it wouldn't do so much. But at least it would give an exposure. So there's some things you can't replace with an actual physical class. But right, for what it is, you know, it's thing. So as same as applied now, so with this software Photoshop, I can choose the free. Now, if I really want something robust, I can probably go the paid, because sometimes I have courses going for $10, $15, that now only cost $100. But you can always check out the free first, because sometimes the free gives you the content in here. Let's choose beginner level, because let's say I don't know anything about Photoshop, which it's almost true for me, I really basically don't know. And here you have a 2-hour course, 1.5 hour. Here you have an 8-hour course. It says learn Photoshop from scratch and it has 5 stars. Oh, this is interesting. Let's look at this. Right? And I'm logged in, so I can just click on free to start learning now. It will add it to my course thing. And when you're ready, you go up to my courses here and you see all the courses that you applied to, both free and paid. So this one actually has tons of. Wow, this person made this thing free. Wow. This is 8 hours of content. Let's look at something like this is an 11-minute thing, so this is definitely something going to be action packed. Actually, can I do it without registering? Let me see if I can preview it or it's not allowing me. All right, fine. So start learning. Because one of the strategies is that when they give free courses, like it promotes them generally as a publisher. So you may want to check out some of their other courses that are actually paid. Or if the free one is only level 1 and then level 2 is paid, because you got the level 1 for free, you might want to buy a level 2 from them. So it could work that way. All right. So this is the one I said I wanted to preview. And here we go. Let's play this one. Let me just kind of skip to the middle. And I just want to see some action happening. All right, so it's a little action there. So see, and this is the actual program that you'll be learning. So it's not like the person saying, oh, click this, click that, but you're not seeing the actual thing. It's like you're looking at the result. So look at this kind of content that you're getting for free. Okay, amazing. All right, now we have our website, and this website, there are pros and cons with both of these sites that I'm showing you. But lynda.com, now I can tell you, there's some things. Linda, like the name of I think this is actually the name of a lady that started it, or what was probably CEO of it. I'm not sure. That might be the case. The Linda, lynda.com. Though it's a lady's name, it's nothing like what you're thinking. Like it's like another version of Udemy. I'm not sure which one is created first. Actually, I need to check that. But with this now, so why would Udemy give you all that nice content for free? Why do you need this? Now, on Linda, for some content, you might find it is very technical and detailed. You see, unlike with Udemy, where a developer may only choose to put 4 hours of content, usually you get a ton of hours of any course. The difference with this is that you don't have any totally free courses like with Udemy. You can get a free trial though, in which you can learn as much as you want, and in that time you can download things on your phone app. So the first thing you don't want to do is you don't want to create an app and then use that app and download the videos that you can watch afterwards. But so I won't go through the categories because it's basically the simple same procedure that you would sign up with browse categories. What I want to show you is how to get the content, as much content for free as you can. With these free trials, though it says $24 per month and all that kind of stuff, it doesn't charge your credit card until after the days expire. So if we go on this, and this is the best one that I suggest you choose. Even though it's the most expensive one, this one allows you to offline viewing to download on mobile devices. So when you do that now, you can view it a little longer. So let's say I clicked on this one. All right. Important thing to do is that you're using your Pioneer card, you have to make sure that you opt out before the thing, so they don't charge you. Well, if you don't have money, it would decline anyway. So if you don't have the money, you wouldn't have to worry about it. Right. And it's set up there. Now look at this. This says what? 10-day free trial now. Now 10 days is a good amount of time. You can actually maybe even finish one course if you devote the whole time. But suppose you don't want to rush it, or maybe you want to check out some more courses. Look at this simple technique here. All right. You just type in Linda 30-day trial. All right. And look at this now. 30 or 60-day trial. Look at this now. Some of these places, they give you a coupon.
Oh, okay.
They give you a coupon that allows you to
access a 30 or 60-day trial.
Right. With full membership is you say that you choose a full membership option. Let me just go back on this here. You choose the full membership option here to get the 60 days, right? But in any case, whether you choose a lower one, you're going to end it at the free trial anyway, right? So that's why I always say go for the maximum one, right? Just like with this one, you have to be careful with your credit card. All right. Okay. So this one here says, let me click on the 6-day link here. This one might not actually work out, but this is generally one way we can find the coupons for that kind of thing. So. While it is coming up, let me see if I can search for any other link that might actually work with that. Okay. All right, so let me say something about LinkedIn members. Let's see what this ad does for me. Okay, let's. Okay, this one seems to be linking it back to lynda.com. What does this one do? Just trying to see how start your free trial. Looks like that 30 days might be a bit elusive. But the thing about this is that if you sign up with a new email address, you can get a free trial all over again. All right. So the thing about it is that you always have to be sure that you cancel before you're right. Because if you don't, you're gonna have some money out there. All right, so let's say we're going to the same Microsoft Excel. Let me show you the difference in terms of the depth of the courses here, all right? So the depth of the courses, and for some cases, you might find the Udemy style is more endurable. For others, you may find, you know, the Linda works best. So it's really up to you to really sort at the end of it. Okay, let's go to beginner skill level. And all right, so here are some sample ones that give you some, you know, excerpts there. I want you to go to the full, okay. Let me go on this one here and see what the full course package. This is Excel 2003, but I'm just using it as a demo to see what how much content is actually. All right, so 6 hours, 30 minutes, right? So no 1 hour thing, generally speaking, all right? Let's look at another one. Probably one of the more recent ones. This is, or let me type in the version I want. Let me type in 2013. All right, and see how that is. Okay, sometimes you get some strange results, but I can go to spreadsheet. That's a subject that Excel falls under, and then I can work my way back up. This one says tips and tricks. This one says formulas. Some of them specialize in special areas in Excel, which Udemy does also. Let me see this one here now, which says Excel Essential Training, 6 hours, 32 minutes. So you see, usually more in-depth on Linda, but the downside is that you don't have a fully free course, only a free trial. So that's why Udemy is obviously going to be a more popular one for you. But this one here you can find is very thorough. You definitely want to ensure you have full content. So now that you know this now, what do you do with all of this? Well, when you go on Fiverr, when I type in Fiverr on this, I get very green. The good thing about this now that when you go on Fiverr now, then what do you do now? You know, go to your categories, and what do? You go to your categories and you create your gig after you learn the skill or you enhance the skill. And then that's basically how you convert to money. Right? So instead of just having the one thing, maybe just data entry, maybe just proofreading, now you add other skills to your offering. You market as a gig, and then you can start making some funds. So the basic thing about this is that you want to be more marketable, improve your skill set, improve your offerings. That's basically what does this. And it means that because you're working at home, you want to learn at home as well. This is a way you can learn at home. That's pretty much the basics of this. So it's not that hard as you thought, because it's either free or very cheap and still get quality content. So this is a highly recommended way that you can start. Okay, so with that said, I will formally, let me just